My name is Mr. Fortune and I'm a music teacher. I hope you're doing well at home and staying safe. Now once again we have a class today and then we have a very special topic on the board, and the topic for today is musicians and types. So today we'll be looking at musicians and then the types of musicians we have. So firstly I would want to ask a question. Who is a musician? Okay, who can we call a musician? Now, a musician is a person that writes, that composes, that writes or performs, also plays a musical instrument. Okay, anyone who writes music or performs, that either by singing or by playing instruments, can be called a musician. So we have various types of musician. So at this point, we just take down a note on the meaning of musicians. So what we talked about, here it is on the board now. Musicians are people who write, perform and play musical instruments. Okay, anyone who writes music, who performs music, but that's by singing or by playing instruments, can be called a musician. Now the form and make music for our use, okay? Every music you hear is being created by a musician. Now they create good sound of music for commercial and non-commercial use. Now they create good sound of music for commercial refers to things that are for the public, okay? And non-commercial refers to things that are for personal use. So, types of musicians, we have three of them. The first one is the music composers. The music composers. Now these are people who write and compose music. Okay, anyone that writes music, anyone that brings out the idea of making music, okay, and writes it down, can be called a composer. So a composer writes music, he creates it. Okay. Now, though most people can write and sing their songs, while some can only write for others to sing. Now, some persons can write and sing, okay? Some can write and sing, while some can only write. Assuming I want to create a song, it's either I write and sing, or I only write the music. Some composers can write and sing, while some can not. Now, they write for others to perform, for other persons to sing or play their songs. The second category we have here is the music singers. Music singers are musicians who sing. Okay, these ones only sing. They don't play instruments, they don't compose. Take note. Music singers are musicians who sing. Some are only singers of other people's music, which they are not the original composers, while others sing their own self-composed song. Okay, now that part says some singers sing what other persons compose. Now some singers sing what the composers compose, while some can also compose their own song. So some persons sing what other persons compose, while some sing their composition. That's what they write, they sing their song. And the last group we have there are the instrumentalists. The instrumentalists. From the word instrument, you have instrumentalist. Now, instrumentalists are musicians also. They are instrumental musicians. They play musical instruments for the singers to sing along with them. Okay, instrumentalists are persons who are specialized in playing instruments for other persons to sing along. Okay, so we have there that those instrumentalists perform with instruments alone, without the singer singing with them. Okay, now it's usual that instrumentalists perform just by themselves. Example we have in the jazz band and the orchestra groups. Musicians in the orchestra, which are instrumentalists, play music on their own without someone singing along. Okay, so now we'll take everything from top to bottom. The topic again is musicians and types. And then we said musicians are people who write, perform and play musical instruments. Okay, anyone that writes music, anyone that plays an instrument or sings music can be called a musician. Now they they form and make music for our use. Every music you hear was written by a musician. Now they create good sound of music for commercial and non-commercial. As I told you, like commercial are things that are created to be sold. Okay, things that are created for the public, and then non-commercial are things that are created for personal use. And types of musicians, we have them as follows: the composers, the music composers. Now these are people who write and compose music. These persons are specialized in writing music, creating music out of nothing. Now, though most people can write and sing their songs, while some can only write for others to sing. Okay, though most persons can write and sing, but other persons can only write for others to sing their songs. Then number two, we have the music singers. The singers are musicians who sing. Okay, anyone that sings is a music singer. Now, though some are only singers of other people's music. Some can only sing others' music. They only sing other person's music. Now, while they are not the original composers, now they are not the composers of this music. They don't own it. They don't own it. They only sing what other persons write down, while others sing what they write down. Okay, sing the original compositions. Now, over here we have the music instrumentalists. Instrumentalists are musicians also. Their main work is to play music with musical instruments. Okay? Now, instrumentalists can accompany singers, accompany people singing, or they only play by themselves. They can play with a singer or without a singer. So that's the end of my notes for today. And the assignment we have here: who is a musician? So you tell me who a musician is. And Dash are people who write and compose music. So you tell me who writes and composes music. Now musicians create good music for Dash and Dash. You tell me what they create good music for. So at this point we've come to the end of our class for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day for yourselves. Bye for now.